bringing you another location on where to launch model rockets in the greater Phoenix area. I'm at Turtle Rock Basin Park in what would be north central Phoenix. This place is pretty big. Lots and lots of open space. It's centered by a line of trees and a walkway, but the two pieces that the center path cuts apart are pretty large. I will show you some measurements, of course. We'll take a look around this park and ultimately put one up in the air to show you how things fly around here. So let's look at Turtle Rock Basin Park. I am standing on what would be the northeastern corner of Turtle Rock Basin Park. 12th Street is up above this dirt berm here, and the park is very, very large. Cut in the middle by that row of trees. There's a few entrances. There is no parking lot for the park. You have to park around it. But these fields are huge. I will show you an overhead shot of this park and take some dimensions to show you how big the fields are here. A and B motors will recover nicely here. Standing in the center of the northern half of Turtle Rock Basin Park. Get a better shot of the trees and the walkway over there. But this field, and I'll take dimensions of just this field and the one next to it to the south. But launching from the center here with no wind, you're gonna have lots of room to recover your rockets. Today the wind is blowing hard from the south to the north, so that would be from over there. So setting up actually close to those trees, you'll have all of this space here to recover. Nice field. Standing on the pathway that cuts this park in two pieces. Doesn't cut it exactly in half. The north field is definitely smaller than the south field, but two good sized fields. The south field is marvelous. There's some trees here. These trees are 50 feet tall. That one is 25 feet. You know, it would be hard to get your rockets out of those. But there's no reason to come close to the trees with this much space. A little bit of evidence of Rocketeers launching here. That's a D motor. So there's people launching D motor rockets here. Standing in the middle of the south field of Turtle Rock Basin Park. This part of the field, the south field's bigger than the north field. We'll show that with the some measurements later, but there is a lot of space here. Lots of space to launch. An overhead view of Turtle Rock Basin Park. We're going to take some measurements of this thing to show you how big it is. As you can see, it is surrounded by urban area off North 12th Street. Parking along North 12th Street. There is no parking lot for this park. It's all street parking. I came in on this corner here, parked right here, and launched in this corner of the park. You'll also see on the video that I refer to this field as a north field, this field as the south field, as cut in half by this walking path. And as you can see on the map, this is actually east and west. So ignore those directions in the video and enjoy the view of how large this park is. Let's take a few measurements to emphasize that point. You can treat this whole thing as one big launching field. One end to the other, 1,260 feet. North and south, 838 feet. Each field you can treat as a separate launch area, and I'll just go grass to grass, 702 feet going that direction, trying to grab the most distance on the field here. And on this field here, if you go from corner to corner, basically you have 850 feet of launch space. So this thing is very good size, lots of open space, as you can see. Standing on the west side of Turtle Rock Basin Park, just to give you the opposite view of how big this place is. I don't think. Gonna put a Rocketry Works Socrates rocket up on a B6-4 here at Turtle Rock Basin Park. This has a little bit of a streamer on it, a little bit of a breeze, hoping to recover way out in this big field here. Should be a good flight and a good recovery. Range and sky are clear. We have continuity going up in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, blast off. Spinny. Event pop, and then here comes the rocket down on a nice streamer. It's way out there. It's a good thing I have a big field today. Sweet. So this park is billions of miles of grass, and I find the dirt to land on for my recovery, but it looks like everything's okay. Just didn't land on grass, which is the whole point of flying on grass. This is a good little rocket.